Rohit was never the loudest in the room. He wasn't the most confident, the most handsome, or the most successful. But he had something rare, a kind heart. He believed in goodness, in loyalty, and in love. And quietly, without ever saying a word, Rohit had loved his childhood friend, Sonali, for years. But Sonali, her heart already belonged to someone else. Akash, the kind of man who stood tall in every way. Confident, successful, kind, and most importantly, smart enough that no one ever took him for granted. To Sonali, Akash was everything she had ever looked for in a life partner. But then came a dilemma. She saw Rohit's silent love for her, pure, deep, and unshakable. She thought of telling him the truth about Akash. But then a different idea took shape. What if, she thought, instead of breaking Rohit's heart, I use his love to awaken him? So, she didn't confess about Akash. Instead, she began planting seeds in Rohit's mind, gently, carefully. I like men who are confident, strong, and driven, she'd say casually whenever they met. She praised qualities like fitness, ambition, and self-respect. Every word she said. Not a lie, not a promise. Just hope. And for Rohit, it worked like magic. He looked in the mirror one day and realized he didn't want to be invisible anymore. He wanted to be the kind of man people respected. The kind of man Sonali might one day admire. Or, at the very least, be proud of. He joined IMK, an institution that taught him the law of attraction, the science of frequency, vibration, and inner power. And in just 1 year, Rohit transformed what people usually take 10 years to build. He built muscle. He developed confidence. He created multiple income streams. He healed his relationships and aligned his life in all 4 areas: health, career, relationships, and money. And then, one beautiful evening, he met Sonali again. This time, he didn't hesitate. He looked her in the eyes and said, Sonali, I've always loved you. I've become everything I once wasn't. Will you marry me? Sonali froze. She never expected this moment. Tears filled her eyes as she softly whispered, Rohit, I'm getting married next month to Akash. Rohit's heart cracked. Why didn't you tell me before? He asked quietly. Sonali replied with honesty and grace. Because I didn't want to destroy you, Rohit. I wanted to inspire you. You didn't need my love. You needed your own power. And I knew your love for me could transform you. Rohit was silent. Then he smiled gently and said, Thank you. You didn't give me your heart. But you gave me something even more valuable. You helped me find myself. A few days before the wedding, Rohit happened to walk into an art gallery. He was just passing by when a painting caught his eye. A couple, holding hands under the moonlight, surrounded by butterflies and stars. The colors were soft. The emotion, deep. It stirred something in him. He looked down to check the artist's name. It read, Mona Lisa. He smiled. He didn't know why. But that name stayed in his heart. Soon, the wedding came. Rohit attended with calm dignity. People noticed his transformation. The way he walked, the way he smiled, the energy he radiated. And among the guests, there was someone who couldn't stop noticing him. Mona Lisa, Sonali's close friend, an artist, a dreamer, and, without realizing it, someone Rohit had already seen through her art. Later, Mona Lisa showed his picture to Sonali and asked, Who is this guy? He has something special. Can I meet him? Sonali smiled. Absolutely. A few days later, Sonali and Akash hosted a small house gathering. And that's where it happened. Rohit and Mona Lisa met for the first time. When she introduced herself, she said, "I'm Mona Lisa. I'm a painter." Rohit's heart paused. The painting, the name, the connection. And suddenly, it all made sense. They talked and talked and laughed and felt like they had always known each other in another life. In the weeks that followed, friendship turned into something beautiful. And soon, Rohit and Mona Lisa, just like Sonali and Akash, were walking the same path with joy, maturity, and magic. Sometimes, the person you love is not the one who stays in your life, but they become the reason you change your life. Sonali's love helped Rohit rise. Mona Lisa's love helped him bloom. And Rohit? He didn't just find love. He found his purpose. Sometimes, what feels like rejection is actually redirection. The universe doesn't always give us what we want. It gives us what we are ready for. Don't chase love. Chase your best self. And when you're ready, love will find you.